Right.
No, you go first. Because you're sitting over here. My chair. Oh.
Yeah,
Let me just sit down
in the
first.
chair. I'm going to zip it up now.
Okay. Right, this is...
Hang on, I just need to do the Velcro up.
Do you? Okay.
Don't want any light.
That's true.
It's dark now.
Welcome to In the Darkroom. This is a podcast that accompanies the project Stealing People. We are in not actually a room, we're in a very small tent in a room. It's very dark, hot, stuffy, and it's probably about 3 feet by 3 feet. And there's two of us in here, and I feel quite uncomfortable.
I don't want to be in here either.
Well, why are we in here then?
Well, you said we had to do a podcast.
Yeah.
And I thought if I said that we had to do it in here...
But it's just, we could have just called it In the Darkroom and not actually gone into a dark tent.
That's
Or any
disingenuous.
room.
But I thought if we did it, if I said we had to do it in here, you wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, which is
And
true.
then I wouldn't have to do it.
Right. So we've got Scarborough Warning here, and the first photo, just going to go up, is slightly sort of blurred.
What?
Well, the front, like, I'd say about 50% of it, the sort of front half, is slightly blurred. Anyway, so there's just two guys sitting there, they're turned away from each other, and there's a slight sort of desolate feel to it.
Yeah, it's telling a story, isn't it?
What's the story?
Those two guys, not big fans of each other.
Do they know each other?
I don't know, I didn't talk to them.
No, but I mean in your imagination, like, you know, you're looking at this photo.
Yeah, I feel like they've just had a conversation, a heated conversation.
The one on the right looks quite defeated,
Yeah, he lost.
and the other guy's just laughing his head off on the phone, probably saying how he won.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, there's not really that much to say about this photo, is there?
Well, it sounds like you've had a go.
Yeah, but I mean, mainly talking about how it's blurred. So we'll move on from that one. It's the same guy again. It's one of the guys.
I went closer to him.
And it's got a sign saying, "Warning, danger from high seas breaking over sea walls and onto footpaths." Did you think that sign and him sitting next to it was some sort of symbolic?
Yeah, I mean, this is a set. There's a definite overarching sort of theme and story to the set.
Which is...
Oh, I don't want to tell you.
Okay. That's...
You just
that
you pick holes in it.
Well,
Bring what you want to it.
I think that's a cop-out.
It's Brexit. It's Brexit.
It's Brexit. I thought it was Brexit.
Did you?
So this is an elderly gentleman sitting... what are they called?
One-armed bandit?
Yeah, is that what they're called? The ones where you just pull down the arm?
I think you just answered your own
Yeah,
question.
I have. I realised that as I was saying it. So he looks a bit despondent, but
He was livid.
he's going to have another go. What, had he just lost loads of money?
Yeah, he was smashing the machine with his fists.
Was he?
Yeah.
Did he break anything?
Would have been good to get a photo of that.
Yeah,
actually.
I'm now thinking that would have been the better photo.
I shouldn't have said about that.
Because I quite like the photo, and I'm now just feel a bit annoyed.
Disappointed.
Yeah. Moving on to this one. There's a young girl. Quite young, actually. I mean, possibly too young to be photographed by a bearded man who didn't
Don't
speak
tell
to...
them
What
what I look like.
Everybody's got beards these days. 50% of the world have beards.
Well, it's not a photograph of her.
But she's the main feature in it.
I disagree.
Did you... I mean, I think you're in...
It's a photograph of the atmosphere inside one of those places.
Okay, but if I was...
Well, can you just not take pictures of kids now?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, if I was a policeman...
Didn't even talk to her. Didn't try to get her to do anything.
Yeah, I think that's even more sinister.
What?
Well, this one I do like. Not because it's good. It's terrible, but
Right.
it's just funny. It's like just
Well,
two...
isn't that a kind of goodness?
Yeah, but not good by you. It's good by just luck.
Right.
Like, I think you were
Well,
trying
what?
to do a good, like, serious photo. I find this photo funny to elderly people sitting in very dreary, drab little
I think that says
caravan.
It's quite snobbish the way you think about it. But
What? Okay, sorry. Do you think that caravan's a good caravan?
I think it doesn't matter.
It's poultry. It's a poultry caravan.
It doesn't matter what the caravan's like because they're together. That's what I thought when I saw it. I think they're having a nice time.
So you thought it was quite like romantic, beautiful image?
Yeah.
I think it's just hilarious. I mean, look at them.
Right.
They just look hilarious in their little van.
Hmm.
Penultimate photo is a man. I'm going to say it. Slightly obese man. Is that okay to say?
Yeah, I don't know.
A rather large man making a massive sandcastle.
Yeah. But I assumed he was making an oblique statement about Brexit.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
Because I think there's a moat.
There's a moat in
his castle. He just wants to cut himself off from everyone, so he build his castle.
But he's outside of the castle.
Well, for now.
And then he's going to go in, he's going to draw out the drawbridge.
Draw out the drawbridge, shut it down.
Fair enough. And the last photo. A jolly chap smoking a pipe.
Yeah.
He knew you were taking the photo, didn't he?
Yes.
That's why he's reacting like that. Which slightly undermines the whole point of this project because...
Well, that's what I told you, and you said you should talk to them.
Well, no,
and then
afterwards, not
what?
before.
What's the point? I've already done what I want. Why do I need to talk to them afterwards?
It's Brexit. It's Brexit.